Hello, ghouls. How are you doing? So, today, December 17th, Ghost completely caught us off guard. Out of absolutely nowhere, they announced on Discord a brand new episode titled Frater Gets a Visit, along with an image of Frater sitting in his office, which, by the way, looks emptier than ever. A few hours later, the video was released. It's a short episode, but it's already caused a lot of confusion and so many questions. So, yeah, today we're going to break it down, talk about what happens, and dive into some theories. Let's go. The video starts from the point of view of someone opening the doors of the ministry in the middle of the night. Honestly, when I first saw this, I immediately thought it was a continuation of Lacrima. You know, a door finally opening in the middle of the night it feeds. We walk through the empty halls of the ministry. There's no one around, and yet we find Frater Imperator sitting in his office. And at this point, almost everything is gone. The only thing left in the room is the couch where he's been sitting throughout all the previous chapters. He's completely alone. Unlike the other workers, he doesn't have a home to go back to once the workday ends. The ministry is his home. But what's interesting is that he chooses to stay in his office. He actually had a room in the ministry, so this feels intentional. Almost like that office is his safe place, the only space where he feels some sense of control. And yet, all that's left is the couch. Suddenly, we find out who's been wandering through the ministry all this time. Sister Imperator, but in her younger version. She's there because she knows her son isn't doing well. His role as Frater Imperator clearly frustrates him. He feels trapped, like he was never meant to carry out this kind of work in the first place. Sister, being a mother above all else, tells him that he's allowed to complain for as long as he needs to, but that nothing is truly forcing him to stay. What matters to her isn't the position or the title, but keeping the family together.
My son, you're not bound by any vow. You're not destined to rot in this family business. I just hope that you can find it in your heart not to walk away from us when we have so much going on.
Copia openly expresses his need to pursue other things that feel more fulfilling to him, and even explores the possibility of doing so once the current campaign is over. Sister approves without hesitation. In fact, she encourages him to spend more time with his brother Perpetua, who is also curious about getting to know him better. Copia then promises that he'll stay until the campaign has successfully reached its conclusion, and that afterward he'll be able to spend more time with him. And let's not forget, we already have a meeting scheduled for late 2026 or early 2027. Honestly, this entire scene feels like Tobias speaking directly to the fans, almost as if he's reminding us that there's no sacred oath tying him exclusively to Ghost, preventing him from exploring other creative paths if he wants to. We already know that Tobias has been trying to take rest more seriously after years of non-stop work, and based on recent interviews, it's clear he's interested in experimenting with different projects. And just to be clear, this doesn't mean Ghost is ending. Sister offers to stay with Copia until the end of the campaign to help him through it. With that, they say goodnight and Copia falls asleep on the couch. Then it seems that through his dreams, we're shown something that looks like one of the tapes Frater was watching in the previous episode. We see a young sister riding a motorcycle through the city while Cenotaph plays in the background. A song about remembering those who are no longer with us, because as long as we remember them, they remain alive in our hearts. And this is where the most controversial moment of the video begins. The episode shifts into an animated sequence in the same style we previously saw in Mary on a Cross and The Future is a Foreign Land. We see Sister riding her motorcycle in the present day, and at one point, a Down the Rabbit Hole sign appears in the background. Sister then arrives at the Kia Forum, followed by the Into Dome, where a sign reads, "The Skeletour ends here, February 23rd, 2026. After that, we're shown footage from the Skeletour, which honestly feels very much like a promotional video. So, what does all of this mean? Despite all the panic happening online right now, I think the explanation is much simpler. February 23rd marks the end of the Skeletour. After that, there will likely be a few months in which Tobias takes some well-deserved rest or focuses on other projects. Then, we'll probably get the announcement of a Reskeletour. It's also possible that the upcoming movie will be released before that announcement, or even in February itself, serving as a proper closing chapter for this first part of the tour. And let's not forget, in previous episodes, Copia mentions that he'll be getting a new office, and that the twins are set to meet by late 2026. So for now, stay calm. I'll be honest with you, this video felt a little strange to me. It mixes lore, what almost feels like an improvised music video, and straight up tour promotion. In some ways, it didn't feel as organic as the previous chapters. Some people believe this was mainly a marketing move to promote the US shows, especially since ticket sales don't seem to be meeting expectations. Others are far more pessimistic and think that February 23rd marks the definitive end of everything. So now it's your turn. What do you think about this new chapter? And what do you think the Skeletour ends here really means? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss more ghost content. And remember,
Go live your lives, goddammit.